Hey, I'm Marco. I'm a consultant passionate about public speaking and software engineering. And today we are going to talk about where do you start when you have to prepare a speech and you have no time. Just the other week, I had the opportunity to prepare a speech, but I was not ready and it was just in a few days. And yet, I've accepted the challenge. Why? I know, stand in front of an audience and perform a speech is one of the things that scares people the most. And to be great at it, it requires practice. But this means that you can do nothing about it? Or does it mean that you have to prepare for a lifetime to do a speech? Well, if you want to master something like the art of public speaking, it's pretty obvious that you should do it for a long period of time, right? But what happens when you have to do it and you have no time? Maybe like me, you have to prepare a speech at work or a presentation, or maybe you have to prepare a speech for a party or an event, maybe a friend's wedding. Well, in this case, maybe you want to do it as it comes out, or maybe it could become the start of a journey to become a speaker. Who knows? In my modest opinion, this situation requires a checklist to be pulled out when needed. I am studying what it means to become a professional speaker, and I'm one of those people that prepare themselves hard to do a speech. But in this case, I had a short period of time to prepare it. So I pulled out my emergency checklist. Let's see it. Just to be clear, you could ask to an AI this list. The difference here is that I have tested it. So the first tip is to use all your spare time. I know it sounds obvious, but if you can help, a good speech could last in people's mind, but also the bad ones. So prepare yourself. The second step is to write it down. Help yourself with slides or write down your speech. The third step is don't go with the first one. The first version of your speech is often a sketch, so don't go with it unless you have no chance. This is the stage where I use AI tools mostly for research or for some ideas. The first check or step on the checklist is to try it out loud. Try the first version of your speech and rehearse it for a few times. This is the stage of shaping it and modify it as you like. Next step is record it and be critical on yourself. If you have a short period of time to prepare it, asking other people for feedbacks could bring delays. So try to judge yourself through a video or an audio recording. I prefer not to use AI tool in this stage because human feedback is also how you feel or interpret a sentence. Next step is rehearse until the very last day. And that was the last point. I hope this list will be helpful for you as well as it was for me. Try it and let me know something about it. Of course, it's a checklist that I've made to do something very quick. So there are other points to consider while doing a speech or preparing a speech, but I think it's really useful if you have no time to prepare a speech. At least you have a structure to follow. That's the point. That's my point. I had the structure to follow, I was more confident, and I could bring a great result as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.